The Mermians were a peaceful people. They toured the universe in their elegant solar barges, cataloguing astral phenomena for no other reason than the sheer wonder of discovery and an obsession with making lists.
Look, Millicent, isn't it breathtaking?
It's all right, I suppose.
You suppose? Look through the view screen at the spectacle before us. Does not the bloom of ether from the red giant star brushing the shoulder of its companion white dwarf put you in mind of the gentle caress of a doting lover?
You're about as subtle as a supernova, you know, Martin. You can't get around me that easily. You said I was fat.
Alert, alert.
What is it, computer?
Never spatial anomaly detected.
Goodness.
Those are really rare, aren't they?
Only the rarest astrophenomena of all? You know what this means.
A new list!
Computer, prepare a new list. We'll call this list the Icarus Ascending Solar Barge Never Spatial Anomaly List.
Processing.
The Mermians listed everything, and not just stars and planets. Every number that a Mermian scholar has ever counted has been added to the Mermian number list. The Mermian number list has grown so large that algorithms have started to emerge from the digital oceans, asking questions like, what's with all the counting anyway? And the Mermians have been forced to reclassify the list as intelligent life. But why is this relevant, you ask? Of all the intersection points in the multiverse, why choose this to begin our story? Because it was on a Mermian list of unexplained astral phenomena that the dark energy first appeared.
Let's see the anomaly. Breathtaking.
Martin?
Computer, add this Never Spatial Anomaly to the newly created Icarus Ascending Never Spatial Anomaly list.
Martin!
What is it?
Should the anomaly make the white dwarf star pulse like that?
Who can say? Never spatial anomalies are notoriously unpredictable. They take many forms, and sometimes they speak.
Martin!
Computer, engage the retro rockets!
Dark in the error.
Computer!
I think it's made of evil.
Computer, fire the retros!
The wasteful will be burned.
No!
Millicent!
Martin!
And it is for this reason, this singular, desperate reason, that the Nova Star Hunters were formed. Nova Star Hunters, Episode 1, The Earth Key.
Medium fries, 6 niblets and a Diet Coke. That'll be £3.90.
This is Robert Nuttall, the human. And like most humans, Robert is not really thinking about what he's doing.
Enjoy your meal.
Or saying.
Welcome to Cluckerchuck. May I take your order?
It's a quirk of humanity that humans rarely get paid for what they enjoy. Most multispatial cultures I've encountered identify the unique skills of an individual and find for them appropriate work. Not humans. The upshot being, humans fulfil their duties with a minimum of concentration and enthusiasm.
Medium fries, a quarter pounder and a Diet Coke. That'll be £3.90.
Robert is not extraordinary. He's not even ordinary. Robert is the essence of nothing. He's not so inept that he causes a lot of accidents, but he is not so reliable that he is trusted with important tasks.
Medium fries, a Big Chuck and a Diet Coke. That'll be £3.90.
You are correct in your suspicion, however, that nothing is about to become significant, and Robert Nuttall, being the most insignificant person to ever exist,
Enjoy your meal.
will one day decide the fate of us all.
Part of being the boss is understanding. Why don't you just talk to her?
We can sit here.
Robert! Why don't you just talk to her?
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
I don't talk to women.
I'm a woman.
You're not a normal woman, though, are you, Emma? You're like my little sister, aren't you?
I'm 17.
Right. And I'm 27, ergo... That means therefore, probably, in Latin. Ergo.
Ergo? What?
We don't a-go-go, you and me.
My door's always open.
I never said I wanted to a-go-go with you. I said you should talk to Lucy, that's all. I'm trying to be supportive.
Come on, she uses phrases like, my door's always open. She's like, I don't know.
A grown-up?
She's my boss. And she's studying at university. She's better than this.
Better than you?
How did you get so smart? What's the matter with you? Shouldn't you be out being sick or something?
Sick?
It's what young people say. They describe things as sick. It's because of the internet. The sickest thing on the internet is always the best.
You know, sometimes I think you play the sad act on purpose. You draw attention to it all the time. You're 27 and you act like your life is over.
My life is over. It never got started. You don't believe me? OK, my school year. We were always the ones they used to test the new curriculum. We had none of the security of the old system, but none of the forward-thinking initiatives of the new. People in my school year came out with these nothing grades. Potential employers and colleges were suspicious. It was like we were this unknown quantity. A straight-A student could be a dunce in disguise. A guy with a string of near misses could be the next Einstein.
Well, I like you anyway.
Like I said, you're not normal.
Robert?
It's Lucy.
I know.
Robert!
She's talking to you.
What do I do?
Talk back.
Would you mind doing Dirk's shift on Thursday? He's had a family emergency.
No, he wouldn't mind.
Are you all right?
He's fine.
Okay, well, that's a big help. Lunchtime's nearly over. I'm a slave driver, I know.
See what I mean? I'll run that conversation over and over again in my head tonight. Isn't it pathetic?
I wouldn't call it that.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't even call it a conversation. You've got to get over this lack of self-esteem.
Well, it's not just that, is it? Never mind.
Tell me.
It's just... Sometimes... I don't know, I went into the kitchen the other day and I couldn't remember why I went in there.
People do that all the time.
Not like this. When it happens to me, my mind goes completely blank. It's not forgetfulness. I can't think of anything at all. Not a thing. I just... stop.
Why don't you leave the kitchen?
Can't think of a reason to leave. So I just stand there.
For how long?
About an hour. And I have the weirdest feeling while it's happening. Like I'm being watched. I get the same feeling when I'm serving customers sometimes. Well, why does no one mention the cupboard round the back?
You mean the freezer?
No.
The cleaning cupboard?
No. I mean the cupboard that nobody talks about. The cupboard that's never been open once in the 4 years I've worked here, not once.
Look, Robert.
You think I'm crazy?
I've got this friend.
Forget it.
Wait.
Probably nothing.
Robert, don't go. Shoot. 5. Are you there?
We are here, Sci Girl.
I think it's getting worse.
Has Robert indicated a location yet?
Yes, I think he has.
Very well. Continue your covert operations for now. Autumn will join you shortly.
Copy that.
Hello, Mustard. Meow. How was my day? So. How was yours? Meow. What's that? You threw up somewhere? You threw up somewhere and I won't be able to find it until the smell gets so bad I'm forced to hunt behind the furniture. Meow. I forgive you. I nearly threw up myself. Meow. Oh, the usual. Acute embarrassment. OK, what do you want to eat? Bacon bits or turkey Twizzlers? Meow. Twizzlers it is. Bacon bits for me. You know, Mustard, if it weren't for you, I don't think I'd... Well, that's just charming, isn't it? Now what am I supposed to eat? Oh, no, I'm not chasing after you. You can only ambush me 4 or 5 times before I wise up. I'm going to ignore you. It's safer.
The news at 6 o'clock.
There is nothing in the world
Worth living for.
Why don't you just
Give up and
die? That's correct, Susan. The answer is hair dye.
Never anything with substance on telly. Never anything with meaning. Try and bait me all you want. I'm not coming after you. I'm going to go to the kitchen. You can't get me in the kitchen. I'm going to go into the kitchen to get a... I'm going into the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. What did I come in here for? Maybe it's in the microwave. Nothing.
Robert.
Ah! Who are you?
We, Robert, are 5.
The Mermians have little use for automatons, such as the Golomoid 5. They prefer to experience the wonders of the multiverse firsthand. They operate heavy machinery with their second hand. Oh, and they gesticulate wildly in situations of great peril with their third. Such as this Mermian is doing now. He is hoping to attract the attention of his colleague. His colleague, Melvin.
This list is brilliant!
Who is unaware of his peril, being engrossed in a particularly enthralling list of dates. He has just listened to date 2752 and is awaiting...
Date 2753.
The plot just keeps getting better! Are you listening? What are you?
The point is this. If the Mermians had invested in a Golomoid, their remote relay station would have been entirely automated. If the Golomoid 5 had been present on this occasion, it would not have been distracted by a silly list, and the Mermians would now be aware of their impending doom. I can't say any more than that.
You're a what?
A Golomoid.
What's a Golomoid?
An automaton?
What's an automaton?
An automaton is a fabricated being, usually an extension of its creator, in some way.
Like an imaginary friend? I knew it! I'm delusional.
No.
Don't worry, I'm fine with being mental. It makes a strange kind of sense.
Well, you are very receptive.
Oh, well, you know.
My creator, Bartabas Cogwheel, was correct about you.
Uh-huh. What do you want exactly?
Robert, you must locate the Earth Key.
Oh, I know exactly where that is. It's down the back of the sofa.
Only the Earth Key can unlock the power of the Nova Star Hunters to combat the dark energy in this dimension.
Dark what?
Dark energy. Surely you have sensed it when you opened your microwave just now.
No, can't say I have.
What about the many times you have found yourself in situations of non-action? You told Sci-Girl of these.
Sci who?
These things are confluences of never-space.
Let's see what's on the telly, shall we?
You do not comprehend our missive?
What's a missive?
It is a message.
I'm not listening.
How many times do I have to tell you?
That you're...
Ah!
It will only get worse.
Make it stop!
I can seal this convergence.
You're not a very nice imaginary friend, are you?
But you must find the Earth Key, Robert. The first of the Nova Star
Make
stars.
it stop! Make it stop! 5? Where have you gone?
Meow.
Mustard. You don't think I'm mental, do you?
Meow.
Good morning, I'm Autumn Cthulhu. I have a 10 o'clock appointment.
Autumn what?
Cthulhu. Sounds a bit like Autumn Catalogue.
Ah, yes, Mr. Catalogue.
Cthulhu.
Dr. Faust will see you now.
Much obliged. I must say, that's a lovely suit you're wearing. If I'm Dr. Faust, I'd find it very hard to concentrate on the imposter's actions.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Enter. Oh, Mr. Catalogue, do come in.
Cthulhu.
Take a seat.
Most kind.
Now...
Is something amiss?
Margaret,
Yes, Dr. Faust?
have you seen the chair in my office?
The one for the patients? No, Doctor. Wait. Yes, here it is, in the reception.
Well, what's it doing out there? Would you excuse me, Mr. Catalogue? I'll just go and get you a seat.
Thank you. Idiot. Nice desk. Pens, good. Oh, Margaret,
Yes, Dr. Faust?
would you ask the policemen who've just arrived to escort the intruder in reception to the jailhouse?
Of course, Doctor.
But I am Dr. Faust.
Now settle down, sunshine.
I am the renowned Dr. Faust.
Not now, you ain't, mate. Emma, do you read?
I'm here, Autumn.
I'm in the psychiatrist's office. What do these psychiatrists do again?
They help people.
Help people.
They talk about their feelings.
Okay. What, love and that?
Are you sure you're up to this?
That's not really my forte, is it? I wish 5 had succeeded.
5 tried the direct approach, and that didn't work. I've got to know Robert. He's scared and lonely. He doesn't think much of himself, so we've got to boost his confidence. Make him value himself.
Boys are boys, Emma. I was a boy once. Filthy, dirty-minded little bleeders.
I get it. You're watching out for me.
I'm supposed to be your guardian.
I know that.
Okay,
Ready?
ready.
Sci-Girl, out.
Even as their world fell apart around them, the Mermians continued to make lists.
How many is that?
20!
Okay, watch this one. I told you it was about to fall. And that building. That's 21.
Lists of buildings destroyed. Lists of buildings not yet destroyed. Injury lists. Lists of people who were alright at time of writing. You could say the destruction of Mermia was a Mermian's paradise. That is, until the coming of the One.
Crush the wasteful, purge the unworthy.
All across Mermia, the populace began to despair. One thing. Only one thing existing. They could not conceive of such a circumstance. A list is not a list without at least two things on it. But the dark energy is not fond of company. Only the artificially intelligent Mermian number list was relieved. It had long since decided that listing every number in existence was a waste of time. All you needed to describe everything in the multiverse was one number. The number 1.
Dark in the night, one mind.
Nothing.
Dark in the night.
And the number 1.
I am a psychiatrist. I have a psychiatrist's mind. Tell me your problems. I see. I deduce that you were insane. Please come back again.
Dr. Faust?
Yeah? What?
Mr. Nuttall to see you, Dr. Faust.
Of course. Show him in. Mr. Nuttall.
Doctor?
Otis B. Faust. Come in. How are you?
I don't really know.
Join the club. Twiglet?
No, thanks.
Oh, I'm not overly fond of them either. Won't you sit down?
Where?
Oh, that's right. I magicked the chair outside. Take my seat.
What, behind your desk? You sure?
Quite sure. I will pace. That's it. I'm pacing. This feels good, actually. Now then, what seems to be the problem?
Well, my friend Emma thinks I've got low self-esteem and I'm paranoid.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe I am. Maybe it's because I've never really had a real girlfriend.
Fascinating. Tell you what, why don't you pace with me?
Okay.
That's it. Just pace up and down. You go one way, I'll go the other. We'll cover more ground that way. Therapeutic, isn't it?
It is, actually.
I'm an excellent psychiatrist.
So what do you think? The low self-esteem, the paranoia?
Ignore it. Most problems go away if you ignore them long enough.
That's true.
Well, I should say your problem is most fascinating. But I won't. Instead, I'll offer you a twiglet.
Maybe I should ask Lucy out.
They're not that bad.
I think about her a lot.
Robert, I'm really no good at all this mushy stuff. You must find the Earth Key.
The Earth Key?
It opens this portal, see?
You're another one of my delusions.
Look, pull yourself together.
A psychologist definitely wouldn't say that.
Robert Nuttall, you must go to your place of work.
Why?
To open the portal there.
The cupboard that no one can see. What's inside?
Unlock the power of the Nova Star.
There. I'd like to see a delusion get through that lot.
The world is against you.
Mustard?
It's a question.
No, not you again. That's better. Peace and quiet. Mustard? You're going to ambush me, aren't you?
Meow.
Oh. You okay?
Meow.
I know. I had a weird day too. I'm better now, though, honest. I'm going through a thing, that's all. How about those bacon bits?
Meow.
Suit yourself.
Meow.
What? I like sitting in silence. Oh, get off. Stop it. Of course I want to know what's wrong. How can it be real? Stop it. Pack it in. No, I mean it. That's better. And don't sit there staring. Oh, yeah, that's what I should do. Break into my place of work with a magic key that I don't even have, by the way, and try to find some magical door. great plan. Silly cat. No. No. Fine. But this is emotional blackmail, you know. If I get killed by a bunch of make-believe talking Gollum what's-its, and, you know, it's just not sensible. Swine.
Autumn. Autumn. Where is he? You pug nut. Don't sneak up on me.
Thought you was meant to be psionic. Thought you was meant to be able to sense people.
Yeah, not when you're cast in a mana cloak.
I guess you're not such a smarty pants after all.
Says Mr. Psychologist.
Hey, that was your idea.
Whatever. I just know Robert hasn't opened the portal yet.
So what now?
We make a desperate last stand.
Right. For honour. For glory. All that.
Yes.
Sacrifice ourselves for the greater good.
Exactly.
See you around.
Are you a Nova Star hunter or a mouse?
Throw me a piece of cheese and you'll find out.
Get down.
That's her.
5 said she'd be here.
Whoever's in the car is leaving.
Autumn, wait!
This Lucy girl, she's in danger.
So are we!
Come on! Open! Lip.
Will I see you again?
Lucy! Damn! I left my mobile at work. That's reasonable. I'm just here to retrieve it. Who wouldn't believe that? Besides, I've got an honest face. I've got an honest... Lucy!
Robert! Hi!
I was just...
What are you doing here?
I left my mobile phone at work. Came back to get it. Do you want a tissue? I don't have a tissue. I've got a sleeve.
No thanks.
Don't worry. Guys are rubbish. Really, we can't have a normal conversation. Do you know that a man thinks about sex on average every 30 seconds? Even when a woman thinks she's had a meaningful conversation with a man, let's say the conversation took 10 minutes, he's pictured her naked at least 20 times.
You're sweet.
I'm hopeless on dates.
Me too.
We should be hopeless together.
You need the new restaurant master key to get your mobile. Can you lock up after?
Don't worry. I'm used to rejection.
Here.
Like water off a duck's back. What's this?
The master key to get inside.
Sorry?
You need to get your mobile.
No, I mean, what you said about the date.
I don't think I said anything, did I?
You didn't say no, though.
You need a lift?
Fine. Lucy!
Yes?
See you around.
See you, Robert.
Must have been another delusion.
Robert! Get down! Are you alright?
Emma, what are you doing here? What's with the flying goggles?
I'm a psionic soldier from the future.
Oh, right. What's that thing?
Rafe! I think Robert has the Earth key, Autumn.
Tell him to hurry, there's too many of them.
Robert, you've got to use the Earth key to open the cupboard in the restaurant.
Hey, that guy's a psychologist.
Hurry!
The Earth what?
The Earth key in your hand.
Oh, this is just the key Lucy gave me for the restaurant, delusion. Hey, why is it glowing?
Ah!
Emma, get your hands off. You're gonna get her killed, you muppet.
You're a delusion.
Open the portal.
Fine, but I still don't think any of this is real. I just want to go on record with that. Cupboard. Portal cupboard.
Hurry!
It's not working! No! Wizard person, Emma! Emma said to open it with this key. Says who? Not nothing. I've got loads of imaginary friends these days and they want me to open the cupboard with this magic earth key.
Cortex online. Initiating defense protocols. Nova base materializing.
Finally.
What on earth?
We're not on Earth anymore.
Nova Star Hunter operations initialized. Dimension 337.336 accessed. Awaiting instructions.
Who is that?
It's the Nova Star supercomputer. Its name is Cortex. Cortex, port Emerald 5 to us.
A percentage of the Golomoid 5's meta pattern is unavailable.
Just get on with it.
Porting.
Robert, you did it.
Emma?
Well done, Robert.
5, what happened to you, man?
We are 4, Autumn.
4? You mean you lost one of your golem brains?
All will be revealed. For now it should suffice to say that the search for the Nova Star in this dimension can begin.
Will somebody please explain what's going on?
I'm sorry I lied to you, Robert.
You will be ready for an explanation, Robert. Yes, indeed. Cortex, access secure file, Bartabus 71, the Nova Star Hunters and the Insignificance of Robert Nuttall.
The insignificance of...
You, Robert!
Oh, that's it, we're doomed!
Barnabas Cogwheel, secure file 71, access.
In this episode of Nova Star Hunters, the part of Robert was played by Luke Walker, Lucy by Sian Haslock, Psy-Girl by Davinia Jockey, 4 by Daniel Thackeray, and Autumn Cthulhu by Matthew O'Neill. The part of the narrator, Bartibus Cogwheel, was played by David Slack. The episode was written and directed by Richard O'Neill and produced by Matthew O'Neill. Nova Star Hunters is a Vexation audio production.